Check it out, everyone. What is the difference and understanding the difference between objections and buying questions or buying objections? Think about that, guys. Welcome to the Paul Cruz Show. I hope everyone is doing well. I hope everyone's excited about what they do and that you're passionate about what you do like I am. I love what I do. And those of you who have been listening to me and those of you who know me, know I'm all about excitement. I'm all about being enthusiastic. I'm all about having passion for what I do. And I hope it comes across that way. But check this out, guys. The Paul Cruz Show, as some of you may know, and those of you who are watching me and listening to me for the first time, it's all about keeping it real, yet simple and effective. Not telling you what you want to hear, but telling you what I believe you need to hear to help you become a better salesperson, a better closer, and hopefully a better businessman. So, here's a topic for you. How do you know and identify the difference between when a client is giving you an objection and they're trying to get rid of you, or when they really are asking you buying questions that seem like an objection? A salesperson that's experienced will be able to hear and know which one is from the other one. They'll be able to identify. So I'm going to give you some tidbits. I'm going to give you some examples when they're objecting you and they're trying to get rid of you, whether it's over the phone, whether it's on social media, it doesn't matter. When you're speaking to people, I always tell you and give you some tips when they're trying to get rid of you or get you off the phone. Before we do that, if you're watching the video, smash the like button, share with others, subscribe, and also share your feedback with me by going to the Paul Cruz Show on the YouTube channel. Now, here's the difference. I've been cold calling for 30 years. Some of you know that. And I've learned to master the art of cold calling. I tell people I speak with, the phone is my best friend. Never lets me down. Never. It's my way of being on the stage and telling a story that they need to hear, that they need to see, that they need to feel, knowing they have the power over me because they can hang up anytime. That's why I call it the art of cold calling. So, when I cold call, in the very beginning, they start to give me objections, I know, or they start to ask me questions right off the bat. I know they want me to answer them or answer that question. It's like giving them a bullet to shoot myself. I won't do it. Let me give you an example. When they pick up the phone, always know they probably spoke with other people prior to you. So the first thing they're going to ask you, how much does it cost? They don't know what you're selling or offering, but they don't want it. All they want to do is get you off the phone, but they want you to make it easy for them to get you off the phone. That's an objection that they're rejecting you, and they want to get off the phone. So if you answer that question with what they want to hear, you're dead. Period. Here's another one. I'm not interested. Again, this is right off the get-go. They don't know what you're offering, but they're not interested. That's an objection. You have to understand the rebuttal to that. Here's another one. How much does it cost? Depending how they say, who they are, and I'm skillful enough, I may answer that question fictitiously. It's $1 million, and they laugh. But they don't know what you're offering, so why would you give them a price? You see my point? I'm talking about the first 20 to 30 seconds. Not that you're trying to avoid the question. That you know as a professional, they're trying to get you off the phone. That's the art of cold calling. That's the art of understanding storytelling. That's understanding the art of closing. All three of them. Think about that. There's another one. I have too many customers. I'm too busy. Now, too busy may be legitimate, but why would they answer the phone if they're too busy, right? Think about that. So you have to understand, whenever you hear these objections in the beginning of a phone call, you're being rejected because not personally, is they don't want to hear it. They just don't. Now, what is a buying question? Here's a buying question. So how does your process work? What kind of results can I get? If I do this, how much does it really cost and how much can I make? What kind of customers can I get? And sometimes, as the conversation goes on, let's say you're 5 minutes, 10 minutes into the conversation, depending, and they ask you, how much does it cost? That's a legitimate question at that point. Because they gave you some of their time, you gave them some of you guys are having a conversation, so asking that question is fine at that point. And it also depends where you're at in your storytelling. It may not be the right time to address the price, because you may not know if they can afford it. You may have different prices for different packages. So it all depends. What I'm trying to say is this. That's not a bad question to ask at that moment. These are all buying questions versus objections that they don't want to talk to you. But here's one secret I'm going to tell you that's going to help you sell more. Keep this in mind and use it. I use it all the time in the beginning of a phone call. Why? Because I understand where their mindset is the minute I'm going to call them and they're not expecting me to call them. So here's a secret. Mr. Customer, I want to earn your business. But before I do that, I'm going to be straight up with you. You are a customer and I'm a customer. You are a business owner and I'm a business owner. And I'm trying to help you get customers that are business owners or that are individuals. What did I just do there? I put us in the common mindset. I'm letting him know I'm not going to waste his time or her time. That I understand that you get these calls all the time. That I respect that. But I'm going to earn your business. Because I buy just like you. That is one of the most powerful, effective rebuttals that you can use for any objection. You disarm them. My business associate that I partnered up with recently, when he heard me do that several times, he was amazed and shocked that that was possible, because he's not used to that. So I'm here to tell you, if you learn 3 things, the art of cold calling, the art of storytelling, and the art of closing, you're going to do fine. Because here's the bottom line. You will be able to know the difference between a real objection and sincere objection and buying questions. You're also going to be able to know, are those objections more buying questions or buying statements? Or do they really want to get me off the phone? So what I've learned in 30 years, I'm going to offer it to you right now, and it's going to change the way you close. If you say, Mr. Customer, or John, whatever you want to call him, I understand. You are a customer, I'm a customer. You're a business owner, I'm a business owner, if you are a business owner. And I want to help you target and get businesses as customers for you. I call that the tripod. All three of us have the same thing in common. The customer I'm going after, me, myself, then the customer I'm helping them trying to get. So I hope this has been helpful. And I'll tell you one little thing else, or one other thing. Always put yourself in their shoes. Never think with your pocket. Always focus on them. Even though you're the value, you're the bridge, you are the commodity. But don't make it about you. Offer who you are, offer your value. But the way you do that is you make it about them and understand them and understand that they're going to give you objections. And it's your job to understand the difference between an objection and a buying statement or a buying question. That's your job, not their job. I'm going to be doing a series of videos on different objections and what's the most effective rebuttal to those objections. Gonna blow your mind away. You know why I say that? Because I've seen a lot of videos. I read a lot of sales books, and they're not addressing that. They're just addressing them selling more books. I'm not here to sell books. I'm here to offer you value that can help you become a better salesperson, a better closer, and have better relationships with your customers. That's what it's all about. So anyway, I hope this has been helpful. I want to thank everyone for being part of the Paul Cruz Show. Like I said, in the next 30, 60 days, I got some new things that are coming out that I know is going to blow your mind away. And I just hope that you see it that way and that you participate and that you take advantage of it. So till we speak again, I say goodbye for now. This is Paul Cruz with the Paul Cruz Show. I want to wish everyone much success. Have a great day. Bye for now.